Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Now, I know I don't have to introduce this car. Yeah, American Graffiti, baby. She is looking absolutely gorgeous too, man. The restoration on this thing is just out of the park. The grill shell, the 32 grill shell is metal on this thing. It is a fiberglass car overall. Of course, brand new frame, brand new crate motor in there. GM performance. Everything just looking absolutely gorgeous. We've got polished up everything. I mean, the 4-link up front, the front axle, the grill, the frame's all nicely painted. I mean, this thing is just checking all the boxes, baby. And what's so cool about these is we didn't have this one down at the auto show, but we had another one that's real similar to this one down at the auto show. Out of all those fancy cars we brought, out of all the brand new cars in the whole auto show, everybody wanted to look at this car, man. She is just, I mean, everybody knows what it is. I mean, this is a crowd pleaser right here for sure. The paintwork on it is just beautiful as can be. Then, of course, we're going to open it up and take a look at the interior, but I love the fenders. The fenders are real similar to what would have been on the original car. The Steelies, no center caps. I mean, just like they did back in the day. And then look at the interior on this thing. You want to talk about pretty? They did a great job. It's nice and simple, but done very, very well. That black is just looking gorgeous in there. Just the attention to detail on everything is just beautiful on this baby. I love the dash. They've got the brushed aluminum steering column in there. The dash has got all kind of beautiful trim on there. Brand new gauges. And then the fuel fill is real easy to get at here too. You just give that a turn. There's somebody trying to call me here. We'll talk to them later. Turn that back down, push it, give it a little half a turn. And then the deck lid is electric. Isn't that cool? Got plenty of room in there. We've got a bug shield for the grill in there. Everything just looking absolutely gorgeous. There we go. So you can put that up as you're coming in the car show to show everybody what a cool deck lid setup you got. They got the blue dots and the tail lights. Man, you know, when I was a kid, I always asked Dad about those blue dots. Like, why do people put them in there? He says, because it's cool. That's the best answer I ever got out of him. Now, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. And I know a lot of you just want to hear this thing run, but before we fire it up, we're going to go out in the shop, see what's going on. Now, we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now, we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. Normally we'd be driving this baby right now, but it's ugly outside and we wanted to show you this car today, so we're not driving this thing out in the ugly weather. As you can see, the dash is looking just everything you need right there, nice and easy to get at. AC controls down here. Now they've hidden the key and the light switches and the trunk switch and the window switches are all under the dash here, so you can learn all that. It's got a beautiful paint job, beautiful finishes on all the gauges. It's got the tilt column. Now what's really cool about this is I'm not exactly a little guy. I'm almost 6 foot tall and I got plenty of room in here. I got a ton of belly room. My cameraman is a little bigger than me and we both fit in here just fine, man. I got plenty of room for my legs. I mean, I love it. This thing is sweet. Now I want to thank almost 2 million of you who have already subscribed to our channel, and if you haven't, please do that. That way you get a notification whenever we post a new car just like this. And call Tom anytime. He'll tell you exactly how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Stick with us. We're going to put this thing up in the air right now so you can see how nice the bottom side is also. All right, we're underneath this little 32 now, and man, she is pretty under here. Look at that. The workmanship under here looks just as nice as the top side. As you can see, the frame is new, QA1 shocks holding it up, triangulated 4-link holding it in there, right around a 3.0 gear in the rear end, and it is an open rear end. You can see it's got disc brakes out back, all new brake lines, frames all painted up, looking good. Here's that triangulation on the 4-link here. You can see it's got the AC lines running back here because the AC is actually in the trunk, or the unit's in the trunk. We got a cooler here for the trans. We got power brakes here, turbo 350 trans. We'll talk about this 350 here in a bit. This is a crate motor. We've got rack and pinion steering up here, and of course you can see everything. The straight front axle has been all chromed up. The 4-links all chromed up. We do have disc brakes up front, spindles chromed up. I mean, everything that can be chrome is chrome here. Even the spring up front here is chrome. Crossbar up here is all polished up, looking good. I already told you about the disc brakes. Got a little set of skinny wheels up front, just like it should. These are 75/70 14s on these chrome steel wheels. All looking cool as can be. There's a little animal's face, or maybe that's a little crown. It looks like a little crown. I thought it was a face there for a minute. Then we got jet-coated headers. You can see all that paint on the body, just looking beautiful. She is gorgeous. You can see the paint on the frame, also looking gorgeous. Then out back, we got a little taller tire. This one is, there it is, 255, yeah, 255/70 15s. Same good looking chrome steel wheel. Well, we're gonna lower it down and look what's making the horsepower. All right, we're up front now. Now, normally I say we're under the hood, but there is no hood to be under. All you've got is all this shiny aluminum. Now, when we were in a showroom, I got a little carried away and called this a GM performance crate motor. This is a crate motor. It's an 86 and up block on here. Got the casting number on the block. You can see that everything here is all polished up, looking beautiful. The intake, the valve covers, the jet-coated headers, the steering gear. I mean, all the suspension up front here, the aluminum radiator, the air cleaner. That is a 4-barrel Edelbrock carb sitting on top there. You can see they used all the steel braided hoses. You can see that the AC compressor, it's all polished up. So guys, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. And I like this little piece here too, because it makes it look like it's actually got 2 motors in it. Super cool. Guys, give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.